Hey Facebookers. I'm bored, obviously. I don't have any homework. So yeah. Anyways, I've been wanting to make videos and talk to you guys about recent topics. I don't know why. I don't have a life. Anyways, so my friend Helen and my new friend, dang, I'm gonna remember your name. Starts with an M. Dang, this is embarrassing. Michelle. There we go, Michelle, my dog. They wanted me to talk about, I'm not going to use the word they used, but homewrecking females. Which means you females that know somebody's in a relationship but still talk to them and ruin relationships. I'm talking about y'all. Okay. It was so funny when they told me to talk about this because it happened to me recently. So, you know, if I integrate that into this, just bear with me. But let's see. I think we can break this up into two parts. First part is the homewrecking female, and the second part is the person who allowed that to happen. Some cases boys, some cases girls, whatever. For the sake of my sanity, so I don't forget what I'm talking about, I'm gonna say girl. I mean boy, sorry. So, starting off with the homewrecking female. I believe homewrecking females are very, very insecure. And the reason why I say that is because if you're comfortable breaking up a relationship, I understand feelings, trust me. I'm not saying that you can't have feelings for somebody, but if you have feelings for somebody and they're in a relationship, you know, crumble them up, do a little Michael Jordan basket toss, throw away your feelings. Because not only is that wrong, you make yourself look like, in colorful words, a hoe. And that's what you guys are. Sorry. Just had to say that. And I feel like you guys are insecure because you don't think you guys can find anybody else outside a relationship. It's not hard to find somebody to go out with. Just putting that out there. So many singles, so many people find somebody. But if they're in a relationship, what's the point? Because if that person is in a relationship and they cheat to go out with you, honey, your homewrecking self is going to get cheated on too. End of story. I mean, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, you know? And we're teenagers. I'm a junior in high school. I don't know what grade level you guys are in, people that are watching. But my freshman year, sophomore year, my junior year, I've seen relationships. Some not good, some good, you know, whatever. I've seen relationships and they're not worth it. We're all in high school and all high school boys care about is cutty. End of story. There's some good ones out there, I'm not gonna lie. You know, the proper church boys, you know, word out to my church boys, that's good these days. But I mean, girls, don't do it. End of story. If somebody's in a relationship, then just leave them alone. I mean, I don't know how other way to stress that. Like, I'm not gonna say anything because I know people might be watching, but recently, I was going out with somebody 8 months. It was nice. Then they started talking to a girl. Then, whatever. And that girl is, I'm not gonna lie, she's pretty, but I can tell she's insecure. One, she gets really defensive all the time, always snapping at some. You know what, let me not even get into that. I'm not even going to get into that because I'm going to start snapping on people and calling people names and whatever. But basically, at this situation, me and the person were going out for about 8 months. And when that homewrecking female ruined our relationship, I kind of looked at the person differently. That if you can let somebody come into our relationship and mess it up, that you're no good. I mean, yeah, you know, I have love for you and I always will. You know, see your army bracelet. It's always going to be there. You know, we talk all the time. You're my forever or whatever. But I look at you differently now because you let a female come in between. But it's not your fault. You know, teenagers, that's always going to happen. So to Michelle, I hope that's your name. I hope I'm saying it right. Michelle, JR, and to my dog Helen. Homewrecking females, don't even waste your time on them. Don't get in arguments with them over Facebook, Twitter. Don't call them, don't text them. Just let the situation go. Because the person, the boy, he don't care. He like that females are following, chasing, mad, whatever, over him. Next part of this topic is the boy in general. I know all the player tricks. Don't get me wrong. So I know that some people might have good intentions. You know, some boys might be like, I got a girl, but I'm really feeling you. You know, that goes back to the females part, the homewrecking females part. If a boy says, I got a girl, but I'm feeling you, sweetie, be like, please, I'm nobody's second option. If you feel me, then, oh well, you have a girlfriend right now. Sorry, can't do anything about it. You feel me? And if the boy's like, oh, I'm gonna break up with her for you. Oh, okay. When we go out, you gonna break up for another girl too? Nice to know. So it's also, you have to remember that it's not just the homewrecking females part. It's also the other person who was in the relationship, because they too agreed to leave you, to cheat on you, to do whatever, you know? So I mean, it's really simple. Just forget about the whole situation, girls. Cause everybody deserves better. If the person is gonna cheat on you, leave you for a female, let it go. Be single. Shoot, when you single, you can flirt with anybody you want to. You can go anywhere. You can get sleep. Oh my gosh, you can sleep. I mean, you know, sometimes, yeah, you get lonely, but think about it. What's better? Being lonely at times or always getting lied to and cheated on? You know? So, homewrecking females, stop your activity. We're in high school. We got college people to think about. You got your education to think about first off. So, bump everything I just said. You don't need nobody. We need God first off. That's the best relationship with anybody you can ever have. Like, when you say God, I'm not even going to preach to y'all. I'm about to preach. No. But just to my girls and to myself, homewrecking females in life, they're always going to be there. When you find your husband or wife, it's going to be a homewrecking female or a homewrecking man. But if you have a strong relationship and you have a good man or a good girl or whatever, they won't leave you. They won't pay that female any mind. Okay? A hoe's gonna be a hoe. Sorry to bluntly say that word, but a hoe's gonna be a hoe, and a player's gonna be a player, and a faithful is gonna be a faithful. And being in a relationship with a player, you won't change them. So, homewrecking females, stop your activities. Players, shoot, it's high school, play on. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, it hurts, but you know, things happen. So don't get too stuck on people. That's all I can really say. Alright, deuces.